Hello and welcome. We have with us the protagonist of the film Life of Pi, Suraj Sharma. Hi Suraj. Life of Pi as a book has had a very profound impact on most of its readers. What effect has it had on you while bringing to life this book on screen?
See, first of all, reading the book, every book has a certain idea or a certain emotion attached to it, a certain specific emotion. Like, for example, there are movies that'll make you, books that'll make you feel happy at the end. There are books that'll inspire you. There are books that'll make you feel sad. There are books, but this book, it gives you a mixture of a lot of feelings. This book, and usually when I read a book, I tend to get it. This book I didn't get. That was something very bothering. That was something that was really bothering me when I read this. It troubles you. It hits or goes for certain parts of a human being's personality that most books don't. It goes for conflicts that we're not ready to face. So in that sense, this book really was special for me. A book gives the reader the opportunity to be very imaginative. You get loose reins. You can go and imagine what you want. In many ways, it's your visual ideas that make everybody sees it differently. When you're making a movie, the visualization is fixed, but at the same time you don't want to get people to get caught up in that mode of storytelling, and you want them in their own way to imagine, and that's really hard to do. But then you had Ang, so that's cool. It's different. It's really different. It's hard, but at the same time you feel like you can do it, because you have this crew with you. You have Ang and you have everybody working through it, and you're kind of going through Pi's story in many ways. All of you, like 600-700 of us. It becomes real.
And in a lot of interviews you mentioned that Ang Lee's been more than just a mentor to you. What has it been like working with him?
You learn a lot. It's very intense, and you learn a lot. See, sometimes we used to joke and call it the Ang Lee boot camp, because he used to beat you up. Like, very honestly, everything was hard. The things he'd go for, you really had to push yourself to get there. So in that sense, it was hard. But at the same time, because he is him, and he is as great a person as he is. He's a great director and everything, but he's an amazing human being, which I like more about him.
And in fact, Adil also said just now that he's been more of a co-operator as opposed to a director.
He goes with you. He feels what you feel. He puts himself in situations that you're going to get into. He's very hands-on in that sense. At the same time, he's got this poetic quality about him. So things you're doing are very intense. I'm saying intense a lot because I don't have any other words for that. It's hard and painful. But everything is poetic, everything is beautiful. Every idea, every little bit of what he says has so much inspiration attached to it that you just give in. So I just ended up giving it everything I had because everyone else was.
And what's next for you? And I don't just mean in terms of movies, but are you planning to pursue cinema as a career from now on?
I was lost. I didn't know what to do in my future. I still kind of don't, but I know I love being on set. Every single little bit of it, I learned so much, about every single department. I learned a kiloton, because most of the time I was alone on that boat, so I was doing everything. They would tell me what to do and I would go and do it. So I learned so much about filmmaking in itself on that, so I kind of went to film school. It was great, and in that sense, you end up with this obsession. Every single day that I'm back home, I'm telling my friends, I'm hoping, let's make a movie, let's do something, let's shoot something, let's just shoot that bird flying. Yeah, exactly why I said you lucky people. But that's the idea. That's why I'm so obsessed with the whole thing, and so that's what I'm hoping I will do. Whether it's as an actor, whether it's as anything else, I don't seem to mind anything as long as I'm making a movie.
Alright, well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here.
Hi, I'm Suraj Sharma. I play 16-year-old Pi in the movie Life of Pi, and keep watching Manipal Dubai TV.